is still plenty of time. P250 on Yuri. They're going into the very rapid B-split. A B-split with the bomb through market. Art's going to pick up that headshot. Stanislaus still inside of the site. And there's Vinny with an answer back.
That's a strat. They literally just ran down mid, into window, broke open the grate. See, this is exactly what happened to EG yesterday. I told you, you can't just trust that grate to keep you safe. If you don't watch it, it's useless versus a team especially like FURIA.
They did still lose one of the terrorists as they went into the market, so EG were able to shave one off before the real hit got going, but Vinny looking for the... It's coming whether Stan wants it or not. Or can Stannis... Whether he wants it or not, he gets it. A sawed-off shot through smoke. The scatter somehow works out. And there's the walkout from Honda. Denied by Ethan, who's back on ticket. Looking for another. Vinny out in the open, exposed and scared as Stan cuts back Case Serrato. Art's here in middle, looking for some kind of a recovery, and maybe he makes that happen on connector. No. Sure enough, Tarik's gone down. Now he could just jump into the window, and no, almost topples Breeze. But it's on to Vinny and Yuri, looking over towards the ticket. Cirque jumps up, drawing the attention as bomb has to be recovered. Yuri disengages thanks to the molly. Minute on the clock, and a man advantage here for EG.
This is interesting because Stanislaus has not rotated yet. They could try to go over towards B, but he's not moved. It looks like Yuri's going to try a little bit harder to sell this fake. He's not spotting anybody peeking him. And now Vinny running over Stan. He just decides to peek. That's pretty crazy. Stan did not move.
Crazy.
Even the bomb in the middle of the site. He saw what happened that last game.
With the smoke up. Two players pushing into Palace, both dead. EG try to take the initiative, and it's costly.
How amazing does that look? They have two players there on the default, and they killed two players pushing into halls. Oh, just such a crazy way to get called out. That's supposed to be a guaranteed trade at least.
Vinny, though, caught in no man's land.
Yeah, but this is Stanislaus, who they think is the B anchor. So they've made their way over towards this site. Noise is being made by them, and it calls the attention of the CT to come on over. Caserado expectant of some kind of threat, and Breeze is sitting here tucked in the middle of the site. He's been hot and cold. They'll need him.
That they will. We get this fight. It's damage. It's costly, in fact. Molotov at the feet of Cirque. That's going to burn him back. Breeze has picked up the kill and a second. This was supposed to be an easy round for FURIA, but they walked into Breeze, and he cuts them down. Head spotted. Art can't quite snap onto it yet, and Stan, well, he's already back behind them. Evil Genius zings by, and it's going to be the cat split. Breeze is looking to get behind these players as they commit up the catwalk. Tarik and Stan, excellent hold. And sure enough, Breeze right in the middle. Vinny's got the only kill here for FURIA. It's him and Case Serrato in the 2 versus 5. Caserado has to leave the apartments to try and pick up that bomb as Vinny looks to lock things in market, and we do get the CTs conceding some control, at least enough for the bomb plant to go down. But there are 2 counter-terrorists in position, and Vinny actually gets away before Tarik can trade back. This is slowly slipping away. Vinny, he's on for the 3K. Caserado coming up. He is now looking for the clutch, but Ethan's got him from apps, and EG find their 4.
Wow, nice shot from Ethan, man. Barely showed his body at all, and nearly...
very much compromised, but I think EG have been doing a good job of containing them once they get in here. Okay. Sure enough, it happens once more. Cirque towards window, Tarik takes a double, and a 5v2 immediately for EG.
Damn, yeah, definitely a strong CT side. Okay, yeah. Maybe this does get a little bit out of hand for FURIA. They're fallen, will be the recipient of a HE grenade with his name on it. 2 players still here in Art. He takes out the key one, the jungle player. This alleviates a lot of tension as they cross the site.
It was pretty minimal peak as well, so definitely a punishing shot there from Art, and now that he's got a player towards jungle, he can hyperextend perhaps towards ticket.
It's just such an important player to die, right? The player that was Tarik last round. They literally cross into window freely.
Ethan comes out. Ethan now standing on the other side of the smoke. He's looking to stop that bomb carrier, gets called into the void, and Yuri finds the better of him, but the AUG stops that bomb, and Tarik, he's got cover. Couple shots convinces Art to fall back. Bomb now down thanks to the hands of Honda. He's going to get tagged up slightly through connector.
EG have great retakes, but they don't have a lot of players. Full nades here. One more kick goes down, that's it.
Oh!
Well.
All right. Nice shot by Breeze, but HOnDa will answer, and Breeze goes one better. Now 2 kills, full belt of utility. Kits on him and tarik, but they don't know about Vinny here in jungle, and Breeze is making a lot of noise, so that's an easy pickup to push all of the pressure onto tarik, but that bomb is covered in smoke, and tarik, he could just try to stick.
Protocols here as they turn the corner on the bricks. Breeze up to bat.
We've seen him do wonderful things with the AUG. Ooh, a double peek. That's going to be information offered over. Breeze going for a repeat. So many players in front of him, but he finds nothing instead.
Wow. They actually just hit him with the quadruple peek.
Hit him with all 4 limbs. tarik, he still has them kind of pinned into the cross, but that smoke grenade saves the day. They're able to move that bomb over. You can tell, look at the damage done here versus FURIA. Nobody on a full bar.
I'm really a big fan of the way that they're doing these cat splits versus G2 yesterday versus Evil Geniuses today. I think it's something that'd be good to copy and paste. If you've got a team and you want a good one, some of their protocols. They just come through in the mid rounds. They've got Yuri down the front of connector throwing his nades. The way they group up and explode's perfect, and it feels like they're comfortable to sit on cat for long enough that they can do the cat bricks boost or turn the corner with all of their players and just fight there for a second. It never feels too... They never seem to be... For sure.
Although, we have to give the credit where it's due. Vinny, he is a step above everybody else on FURIA. Art's gonna get the better of that off duel, but here's Ethan with a trade frag and tarik all the same. Back and forth affair on the A site. FURIA looking to call that bomb over. Art's just controlling weapons for the meantime.
It's the opt here.
Yeah. What's he gonna do now? What's EG's play? Do they want to move somebody off of the B side? I mean, they have such deep control thanks to Stanislaw.
Yeah.
Vent's not broken.
I think he's, you know, they're a little bit worried, right? So many times, if you do some kind of play like this, FURIA will be rotating back. This time they're sitting and waiting. It's kind of like the rarer of the two things that they decide to do. So Stan sitting patiently, it's enough to have 2 CTs come on over. They could easily hold this together. Minute left. Push isn't coming just yet. He's going to hold his nerve. It does mean there's a lot of emphasis on the hold because the rotation is too long to be relied upon, but they are committed to the A site.
Art could walk in and just flick down, but
he could clear this.
Oh, it's going to be tough. They just made noise as well. So, Geniuses on high alert. Breeze tucked behind the triple tarik. You gotta hit this. And sure enough, he does. Yuri's able to extend out ramp. They didn't expect that second Palace peek. It falls onto Art. And, closer towards Cat. Breeze is here to receive. Off of the flashbang, but it doesn't quite find the eyes of Art, and then Yuri's able to hold off the angle into connector. Stan, he would have just heard coldzera jumping around in here. A smoke towards the murder hole. Yuri crosses over, and Stan hot on the heels of coldzera. Excellent flash, but coldzera doesn't want to take that chance.
Whoa, Vinny's posted up in the middle of the A site, waiting for the CT players to come in, plus window room control as an added benefit.
Ooh, he looked away. Comes back in and finds the head of Ethan. So good call by Vinny to just take over control of the A site, draws the bomb into the action, and looking like a 4v3 post-plant win.
Small thing, but I like the shallow molly. Doesn't have to watch for the push at all. Stan coming in for the angle. HOnDa just 3 aware for that push.
And Cirque now just looks to hang on to the big green.
No green on that fade.
No, sir. Clean cut. Ooh,
tarik will find some. Oh, he takes a left click. That's funny.
Little razor cut across the cheek.
Let's keep the ball rolling. Wow, Cirque so paranoid. No one's in the window. Well, of course they could have been.
Wow.
Jumps right past Art. I think he sees him, but he might have the nade out.
Art senses him. coldzera playing around with that flash and smoke ahead of him. Yuri just got the kill tarik on top mid. Art's gonna have to do some combat opping. Cirque's FAMAS is pressed against FURIA, but they are not.
He killed his teammate behind him because Cirque pushed through, and Art was looking for him. They finally find him.
Ethan's gonna take to the top of ticket. coldzera gets killed by that one. Not a double kill. Despite his best efforts, Yuri barely survives. 35 seconds, and they don't know where Stan's at. And Stan almost catches Art and then walks away before Yuri would have been spotted, but at least he has the info.
Yeah, it looks like he's just assuming it was going to be here anyways. There's a chance.
Yeah, he's on his own. Deagle shot would be huge.
They kept up with EG, even though EG looked very strong. And it's a question as to whether or not EG will play well on the T side. They only have one map in their head-to-head history in this last year, and they haven't even touched the map in the last 4 months.
Stan drops down into the B site. Yuri makes quick work of him. Honda with a headshot as well, but Tarik takes it back a bit. Then the rotations arrive. The cavalry is here. And the pistol round in the back pocket of FURIA, unless Breeze can do something magical about it. And sure enough, in the 1v4, he cuts down the first player, dodges back into the marketplace, and cannot find Art as he has exited through the
run in Europe. Coming here, maybe just for this event, not sure.
They would have come to Europe twice to play a total of like 4 BO3s.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's a headshot. Stan, a second. Goes for the spray. Can't quite contain it for the third. Honda's done after one. Cirque's got his hands busy with bomb. Ethan, smoke out. That cost him. Swapping to the AK. Breeze makes the better of it. And it seems as though EG will win their first gun round.
You talked about it, that Stan's level looked very high on Inferno. That was great. And then I tried to be a negative Nancy and say, well, that means not bad for the whole team. But, you know, it means the world here in this round where he gets the entries, makes it 2. Nice awareness from Breeze for the refrag and CT spawn. And now the map is all tied up and we get to see a little bit more maybe about the mystery that is the Evil Geniuses T side on Mirage.
CT sides were the name of the game on Inferno. And it was looking like that as well for the vast majority of the first half. Remember, 7 wastes no time moving inwards. Honda's over towards the corner, and queserado, he's the man with the kill. MP9 gets him a second, but as he swaps over to the sidearm, Stanislaw with the sideline, Art with the slip by, is now standing out into the open, drops Stan, and can't quite catch the bomb planter. Tarik, crucial headshot coming in towards mid. Yuri's going to try to crank up the aggression here. He's got the 1v1 with Cirque, and Tarik's coming to bail him out. Yuri, good movement. He's not going to have expected this. Cirque completely caught off guard.
He saw him? He didn't. But he knows Tarik is coming from that way.
Mm-hmm.
The 1v1 begins. 50 seconds left. It's a huge mind game right now. Where is Yuri going to rotate to is the question. If Tarik knew he'd get respect, he'd go ahead and put the bomb down immediately. But he has the opportunity to end the round early, and he hasn't made a footstep since getting up cat.
Oh, Tarik is right there. And he comes. Again, queserado with the SMG. Good for just 1 frag.
Might be enough. We'll see.
Could be. Honda, good timing. Gets aggressive. Shaves off Tarik. That leaves the AKs in play. Remember, there's a scout on Art, which makes things kinds of awkward. Do they?
No, they're just going to go for cat.
Leave Art scout inside of market. Everybody running around mid. Nobody makes the jump. 0 for 3. Oh, no, Art makes it in the end. So here it is. The challenge off of Catwalk. But this could still be costly. I mean, I feel like it's predicted. They're all watching this direction. Yuri finally starts to turn
that later, but just making sure no one can enter into B is the big thing. They do have 3 players here, and Art does have his connector off. They go for the close A ramp setup. That is a really great adjustment from Vinny. He was totally blind. And Yuri from the ramp with a better gun wins his duel on CT as well, but eventually Cirque will trade.
Yeah, shoots him through the ticket booth.
They've still got this late B hit potentially coming into play.
Yeah,
and
they heard that
the bomb is starting to rotate back around. Art is still on cat, but he's in a position to get shot in the side of the head, and some noise is made, but it's too far away. Tarik takes him out. And they just did Art Games versus Art.
Oh, but now queserado, that kill, he could throw himself into the bomb site before EG get in.
Yeah, that's actually a really big, that's a bad way to die. Very bad way to die. It's not uncommon to see a risk like that, but at the same time, because of that risk, they cannot enter B safely, and the info is now in the hands of queserado.
Yeah, but spotted queserado. He's been seeing these T's. They're going to be on high alert as they walk in, and sure enough, Stan, he gets the better of it. Honda now, I mean, so far away that I think he goes for the save. No kit on the play currently. Could be one inside of the site, but as he walks around, Stan's ready for it.
queserado so deep inside of the B apartments. We'll see if Stan turns the corner. He might take a risk now. queserado knows he can wait, and oh my god, are they actually going to pull this back? Cirque does get a kill. Ethan gets another, but they've upgraded on 2 players, right?
Yep, queserado, there he has it, a second.
And they've got another B-Apps player from the CT side.
Yep. Ethan shoots one shot, and now Art goes down, but KScirotto, 3 kills to his name.
No armor.
Getting close, and he's now on half health. It's HOnDa who has to close this clutch. He's got the deagle. Runs through the fire to try to play the better of the timing, and wow, that's how Vinny dies. Yuri's gonna have to come in big with a recovery, but there's 5 terrorists already out from ramp. He turns his side to them. He could just peek out and stop it all. There's one, Yuri, a second, and there are bodies right ahead of him. In the meantime, they've lost jungle control. KScirotto gives the cover he needs. It's the Tetris man and Cirque, who's already low to 32. The frag goes past. High octane gameplay from Yuri. Absolutely under pressure here in the 25th round, but he recovers it, and Cirque can't quite manage. It all falls onto Breeze.
This tag team between Yuri and KScirotto delivers such a huge wave. They haven't even had to have HOnDa come into play just yet. Breeze, to get the opening kill of the round, to create all that space coming across the A site, is last alive here as he posts up in the jungle. HOnDa's right behind him, I think, up on Vinny close A ramp by himself.
Ooh, Yuri dropping shots. Luckily, Vinny's here to recover. Yuri dies out to Tarik. Vinny now close ramp. Can't manage a second kill. Stands on the recovery. Art, if he peeks this, Cirque's got his number. And the shot's landed, but it's not a frag. Luckily, for the side of EG, Tarik can get it better, but KScirotto has a double. And then Breeze gets his headshot through the smoke, pushing HOnDa into the clutch. The op slips through from connector.
Oh, they're coming off to the A ramp. He hears some footsteps. Is he going to take a peek? They know that he plays B. They post up on the A ramp. A player crouched. He can't go out far enough to see him. He doesn't know what they're going to do. Listen, if it's your first time watching HOnDa in a 1v2, he's been very, very smart about his approaches. I wouldn't be surprised if he's able to get the info safely, and he is taking the best route at fighting this. Looking for the first player on Tetris. The second is going to peek in a second, and he's holding. The connector split is on the way.
Yep.
But look at Art. He's making the wrong rotation out towards B, and they haven't pushed on.
No, he watches.
Any B presence. Okay, they get the kill, but there's still 3 leaning here. A lot of pressure on these 2 players on the site.
Yuri, he's going to get drawn back, and Stan gets the better of him, finds that tight angle as Yuri was trying to finish off that fight with Ethan. Oh, what could have been? Stanislav versus Art, though, up close. Bomb planted in the nick of time. And Art's going to try to give chase. Misses the shot back, but that's confirmation on 2 positions. Comes in, gets Breeze. HOnDa, KScirotto, a kill apiece. And now they know where Cirque is at, but Cirque is fighting strong. 2 kills to his name and a bomb straight in front of him. Cirque versus HOnDa yet again. Cirque won last time in this heads up. And now HOnDa, he spots him, and he's sticking this deep.
He's going to get it!
To the full-blown execute. 3 players in position for FURIA. Vinny goes unchecked, and he can only get 1 kill. But half of the damage done to Cirque, that's what they need. Art toying around with the idea of taking a huge risk, and he gets shut down by Cirque, who's pissed about that last clutch. Here's Yuri in with another answer. He's been instrumental in these mid-round A moments, and now another 3v3 set to unfold on the A site. Breeze hangs around in sandwich. Ethan's back by Tetris, and we get a reposition from Cirque from Palace all the way back around onto ramp. HOnDa still a part of this equation. Flash comes over. That's Cirque confirmed, and HOnDa getting all the closer as Yuri tries
for FURIA.
It's looking spot on. Vinny's playing around with nades, though. Careful. Tarik's already out, extending around from Tetris. Ethan, immediate kill. Tarik actually burns one. Yuri caught on the ladder, tries to give chase, and it's nothing but a failed hold on this A site. Everything falls around them, and that was everything FURIA had to work with. 2 deagles between Art and KScirotto. Oh, they stood the test.
Damn, that actually worked out so well. They're going to close this out now. Art and KScirotto coming in for the retake, not a chance in the world. Art is taking a long way around via Palace, and KScirotto has no choice but to take his time, clear out of these angles, but we're already halfway past the bomb in the 2v5.
Yeah.
We're thinking about next map.
Yeah, Nuke up next between these 2 teams. And Nuke, one of the maps that we saw, of course, between FURIA and G2 yesterday. They tried their damnedest, but niko definitely had Art's number. We saw some shaky moments as well from HOnDa on that map. So as the bomb popped